Dominic Wilcox is working in the way he likes best, getting away from it all in the great outdoors, where he can think and sketch out his ideas. And that's made all the easier with his portable tree desk. It's just one of Wilcox's wonderful inventions. In London's St. John's Museum, you can see his latest creation, a ghetto blaster that you can power up with a lampstand or a light fitting. Wilcox got the idea from an exhibition project. 4 artists were commissioned to design 4 objects by means of a process akin to Chinese whispers. The first artist was given a stethoscope as his source of inspiration. The result was this lamp. Wilcox was next up.
And I was given this light, and I didn't know who designed it or what. I just opened the box and the light was in it. And I had to find inspiration from that to create my object. So I took the simple idea that it was a ceiling light, and I thought about why do we just put light bulbs in ceiling light sockets? You know, you could put a television, a microwave, a toaster and screw it into the socket, but really my idea was to put some music into the living room and into the light socket.
A radio swinging from the ceiling. The next big thing? One of the curators says commercial success is not the point.
It's not going to be mass-produced, but it's going to massively influence all the designers who do product and say, right, oh, really? No, that's weird. Oh, finally, it's not so weird. I can see it if I was an interior designer doing a bar, for example, in a hotel. When you want to bring a bit of fun in it, you could easily put that in this kind of more public spaces, and that will bring something very, very interesting. We directly bring a smile on your face.
That's true of most things Wilcox makes. He gets his inspiration on the street or in cafes. Whether or not his designs can be put to practical use is not his concern.
I'm really interested in the concept, in the idea, in the imagination. So if it exists in someone's mind, you know, that's enough for me. I'll create something, it will tell a story, and once that story is told, it lives in the mind, you know, for hopefully a long time. And that's fine by me.
Dominic Wilcox places well-known everyday objects in new contexts to create a fresh perspective on the seemingly ordinary. So how should we classify his work? Is he an artist, a designer, an inventor?
It's in a world between art, design, craft, and invention, being an inventor. So I'm just doing my own thing, really. You know, I'm just interested in creativity, in innovation, and finding surprises.
These customized shoes precisely unite this combination of qualities. He designed them for a large English company. They can even put their wearer on the right track.
The first thought I had was to think about Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And Dorothy wore some ruby red slippers, and when she clicked the heels together, she was taken home to Kansas, little magic shoes. And I thought, is it possible to recreate these shoes in some way, given modern technology?
He equipped the shoes with a complete GPS system. Once you've set your destination, the light diodes incorporated into the shoes point you in the right direction, all the way to Kansas if you wish. Quite practical, you might think, or maybe just outright ridiculous.
It's important to think the ridiculous and to write it down, to draw it out, because the ridiculous idea, what seems ridiculous, can lead you into new directions that haven't been thought of before. So sometimes I'll come up with ideas that I think, I'm not so sure about that idea, but I'll draw it. But then it'll trigger another idea, and eventually you get to a place which is far away from the original starting point, and it's far more interesting.
Even if it's maybe not always clear where his left field ideas are going, they're always worth a second look. The eclectic inventions of Dominic Wilcox.